my friends, my name is Max. Today is Friday, and that means that we are about to open this very nice artifacts from the dark age of technologies. This is the issue number 13 from the Imperium Magazine, and guess what? We finally get some Space Marines again. Let's go ahead and open it. Inside of the package, we find the issue of the magazine itself, some additional lore, a very nice sprue of 5 Assault Intercessors, and of course, 5 32mm bases. We shall take a look at the sprue a moment later, and right now, let's check out the magazine itself. They advertise the Assault Intercessors that are supposed to be attached to this issue. And let's see what do we get inside. They explain us who the Assault Intercessors are. Really good set of details. You can learn a thing or two about these pals. As always, you can name your squads. You can give the squads some sort of specialism. You can add some honorifics and name all the characters. Additional stats for your games, go here, and the next page is all about Necrons, in search of immortality. This is presumably the story of Necrons becoming Necrons. The Ctan, of course, the Old Ones and the Eldari. Some information about them here. They keep explaining us the lore. The Tomb Awakens. Ooh, this is a nice piece of trivia about the Tomb World and how it works. Haven't seen this picture before. A lot of very interesting reading awaits me. I really love this art. Actually looks amazing. Militarum Tempestus status reports. This is some fluff. Very, very nice. And here on the next page, we see how to build the Assault Intercessors. They are push fits. They do not require glue, because they have pins. We're gonna build them with the glue, of course. This is how you assemble the pals. Extra components. And they finally introduce you to the idea that you can use some extra components for kit bashing. Let's check the base. Yeah, this is a 32mm base, no lie over there. And assembly instructions for all 5 of the Space Marines. As you can see, they're fairly straightforward. How many beats are on average there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7th is the base. Very, very easy to build miniatures. Really love them. This is how you paint the Assault Intercessors. Macrage blue, Lead Belcher, Abaddon black, Corax white, Retributor armor, Screamer pink for the purity seals, and this is how they gonna look like when painted. It's actually quite cool because you are supposed to be able to end up with this kind of result with all the paints from the previous issues. And we got 3 paint pots in issue number 12 last time. And next we arrive to the playthrough scenario, Battle for the Orb, the Resurrection Orb. The Necrons must secure their Master's Resurrection Orb, slaughter Space Marines. All good stuff is happening here. The Space Marines are gonna use Primaris Captain and Assault Intercessor squads, and with the rematch there will be aggressors. Okay, you can play twice. And the Necrons are supposed to use Scorpic Destroyers, Canoptic Scarab Swarms, and an Overlord for the rematch. These are the rules. Setup of the board, very, very cool. First turn goes to Space Marines. We can see move, shoot, charge. Here comes the fight. Necrons die left and right, apparently. And the Necrons move next, leading to a pitched bottle over here. Very, very cool. They tell you that you can rematch. Very nice. And of course, in the end, they advertise for us issue number 14 with Munitorum Armor Container and issue number 15 with the flayed ones. I personally very dislike the flayed ones on the tabletop. However, they are incredibly cool in the Dawn of War video games. So yeah, mixed feelings over here. And let's take a look at this insert. 1,000 chapters, Imperial Fists, Black Templars. They explain us more about the Space Marines, White Scars, Blood Angels, Space Wolves, Dark Angels, and of course some additional information over here. Adeptus Astartes at War, and a huge map of the Imperium, split by Cicatrice Maledictum. Very, very nice. Very informative map. People love maps. And I'm pretty sure that all the newcomers would be thrilled to take a look at that map. Very nice. First founding Space Marine chapters got their presence on the foldouts. Let's take a closer look at this Assault Intercessor sprue. This sprue looks fairly standard to me. Pretty sure this is exactly the same one that you get from a large introductory box. It is push fit, so you are supposed to use some bits to fix these kind of helmets in between them. This is exactly the one that you get in the Indomitus books, because I vividly recognize this mechanical hand that we have used for one of our minis, at least one of our minis built previously. Maybe it was Iron Hands, I don't remember right now which one we were kit bashing, but I had a couple of spares and pretty sure that we used them for the Iron Hands. Other than that, lots of chain swords here. Very, very nice sprue. You can see how compact it is, and it still produces 5 miniatures. And that is because it is roughly 6 bits per mini. Unless you are building a Sergeant. I think the Sergeant is a bit more elaborate. And this is a sprue or a mold from 2020. So yeah, this is pretty much the Indomitus box kind of era. Very, very nice sprue. Kinda produces some spares. We have used, as I already mentioned, some of them in our kit bashing, so very handy to have. And that is gonna be it for today, my friends. Let me know in the comment section below if you have obtained this issue of the magazine. If you built these Primaris Assault Intercessors, let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking it and subscribe to the channel. We have a lot of other cool stuff coming up really soon. Stay tuned for that. As always, check out the video that you see now on your screen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.